Guess I'll go ahead and talk about the story a little bit. So let me go ahead and pull up some of the things that I need to see. Okay. So basically, the character that starts the game one. This is going to be like a three-part trilogy. Not really a trilogy because the chronologically, some games are very short chronologically, but some games are very large chronologically. Which third game gonna have the biggest chronological um, it would cover the longest time period out of three games. But anyways, the first game basically is about this guy, Shinjogi. And he was exiled from the sect, with or sect school, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to figure out what to name that the each of the school that has different martial arts discipline. But basically, this guy, Shinjogi, was exiled from Sorin, which in English it is a what's it called in English? The wow, I'm blanking on the name of it. The really common one, the with the orange suit, orange clothing and things like that, like people use it all the time. The anyways, that group is where that was his discipline. Now, the era that he was living in before this game one, pretty much all the school have to learn one single discipline, and you cannot learn multiple disciplines, because that's considered kind of like heresy. Like you're not allowed to do that because that's betraying your own clan and things like that. So they have really high pride of their own martial arts. But Shinjo-gil is the first one to break that, but in a small scale to where he gets exiled. So he learns Sorim discipline and also Hwasan discipline, which uses a sword, while Sorim uses fist. So he gets exiled. Now that's the game two. The game two will actually cover Shinjogi's in an exile state, finding his way to find this kid. Now this kid has, so far, just in the verbatim, it's called key leak syndrome. So basically, it's like a unstable key that comes out every time they dream about traumatic events or um, goes through something traumatic, because they have a lot of hurt from the past or as a child. Um, Now, I don't want to get too much deep into that because it goes deeper why that key syndrome, leak syndrome, is important. But basically, Shinjogi finds this kid and was being protected by other masters and takes the kid, runs away, and that's where the game one starts. Game one starts from the mountain home, hit his mountain home that he used to be at, and I'm trying to figure out the story on that. But basically, basically he protects a kid. So game one is kind of wanted to show these mechanics and the new mechanics that people have never seen, I feel like, and how they feel about it. If they like it, great. If they don't, I guess that sucks. But that's kind of like the goal. But it's a smaller game, because I'm a solo developer, um, to kind of gain some capital first through this game. It's gonna be pretty cheap, and then later down the line, game two, game three. Game two will be semi open world, kind of like Dark Souls, and the three would be more so. open world, kind of like Elden Ring, kind of like that idea. The first game is gonna be more like a level by level. But I'm also thinking it could be um, small levels, three or four or five small levels connected by a tighter small levels. But kind of have to think about that. Well, I think that's kind of like a bare minimum of a story. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If there's potential holes that you guys see, let me know because I want to make sure that this world is um doesn't have anything that's gonna make people not want to be part of the story, meaning like Deus Ex Machina or other plot hole things. I mean, of course, yeah, plot holes or plot armor, that's kind of given, but things like that. So, anyways, see you guys.